Hey there, Noodles. I hope y'all are having a great day. I am amethyst hunting right now. I found another one. Um, I decided to bring you guys along today because, fuck it. Why do this in silence and alone? Might as well at least have some entertainment value while I search these long hours for amethysts to dig up for the goal of trying to uh, dig up an amethyst for every subscriber that I have. I think I'm going to limit it to the end of August. So the end of August 2025, as it is now, unless I change this in the future, the 31st of August, I believe it is. Is it the 31st? Here, let me check. I think August says 31. Yeah, August says 31. So, as of the 31st of August 2025, I will no longer be digging up an amethyst. So if you want me to dig up an amethyst and name you after it, you better subscribe before the end of August. Continuing on. Today we're searching for more amethyst. I will not lie, I have marked some of these on my map because otherwise this would take absolutely forever. And maybe I will do a live stream or something if I get enough people wanting me to do it here in the future, where I just try to find amethyst 100% naturally without using like chunk base or anything to tell me where they could be. Not exactly where they're at, just where they could be, like what blocks they could be close to, or suspected to spawn nearby. Okay, so 540, and we need to go. Yes, it should be around here somewhere. But I'm not too for sure because I haven't been over here. So I just gotta carve my own path, and I think that's gonna be like the theme of today's video. Is like maybe not the theme of today's video, but the idea behind it is, bruh, y'all need to start carving your own paths. By the time you guys see this video, I will no longer be 27. Currently I am 27. By the time this video is uploaded, I will be older than that, and that is awesome. But one thing I have realized in these recent years that I regret, I guess if I had to pick a regret or something like that, then, if I had to pick one, I would honestly say, like, one of my biggest fucking regrets is the fact that, I'm gonna try going this way, maybe it's more this way, that I haven't really chosen my own path. I have more so done the opposite, which I don't want to do anymore, because I'm tired of doing it, because everyone else's path that I've been doing, which is, here, I'm getting ahead of myself, let me explain what I've been doing. I've been trying to help other people, and not helping myself just as much as I've been helping other people. And that's something I realized today. It took a long time in life for me to start realizing this, that I need to really care for myself more, and not give a fuck or rat's ass, excuse my language, what other people think. And if people like it, cool, and if people don't like it, cool. And if they approve and they stick around in your life, then cool. And if they disapprove and they don't stick around in your life, then cool. But you need to be you, and everyone else in the world just needs to be them. Yes, there's some exceptions, like don't go out and do crazy things and be horrible to other people. If that's who you are, you need to go to therapy and get some fucking help. But at the same time, you also need to do whatever is best for yourself. As long as you're not hurting nobody, not hurting yourself, go do what is best for yourself, and don't give a fuck about what anyone else is doing. Kind of like this YouTube video. I'm uploading a YouTube video, probably maybe less than 100 people are ever going to watch in my entire lifetime. That's okay by me. I'm happy with that. I'm happy that only a couple people watch my videos, because you know what? It means to me that, there is at least a few people out there that understand how I'm feeling, or at least in some way know the feeling or are familiar with it, unfortunately. And I feel horrible for a lot of people these days, because a lot of people, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know where they're going, and they don't know what they want out of life. And I'm not sitting here saying I know all that, because I don't. I'm talking about it because I don't, because I know if I knew what I wanted, and I would already have it. I would have worked for it. I would be working towards it. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to YouTube. But you know, at the same time, maybe this is what I want. Maybe what I want is just someone to talk to, someone to you know, listen to my thoughts in my brain, and just maybe something about that is cathartic for me. I don't know. Who knows? But you know, I do know that I want to do something positive with my life, and I know for the past year, the year I was entirely 27, I have not done many things to benefit the world, bro. I have done probably negative things to benefit the world, unfortunately. If you just looking at my carbon footprint, like how many plastic bottles I've used and stuff like that, that's just horrible if you actually think about it. But the reality is like I want to do more than just like negate my carbon footprint or some bull crap like that. That's like gonna like benefit the earth. Like I love the earth and everything. I'm all for that. And yes, I want to do all that, but that's not my main goal. If you get what I'm trying to say. Well, my main goal, I want to reach at least like one person, or like help someone in some way that you know they are grateful for it and it means a lot to them, but not to the I don't want to do it in like a selfish way, like, oh, I want to make someone else feel better so I feel better about myself. But at the same time I do, because you know it does make me feel better to do things for other people, but I know I need to start doing that in a more healthy way, because I in the past like 10 years of my life I have not been doing anything remotely to benefit myself or make myself happy or actually give myself the life that I'm actually wanting, if that makes sense. More of this lapis. Um, so I'm making a commitment like this year to myself, like the year of being 28, and I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. Like 27 was like the year of me fucking around and not actually doing and sticking to my word, and you know being too drunk all the time and doing dumb shit that I really regret a lot of the time. But 28 is going to be different, and I'm going to hold myself to it, and I hope you guys hold me to it, because you know 1 year from now I'm still going to be uploading videos. They might not be Minecraft, I can't lie to you guys. I don't know how long I can do Minecraft for. Maybe by the time I'm 30 I'm still doing Minecraft, maybe not. Maybe I'm just doing one video a week. Who knows what it's going to look like. And I don't really care, and I don't really want to think about what it's going to look like. I don't Thinking too much into the future just gives me anxiety, and that's not what I need in life right now. I need calm, peace, quiet, and you know, I'm gonna stick to the people that provide that for me and that I can provide that for them. And I'm gonna stick around the people that stick around me, and the people that don't stick around me, you know, that's their choice, and I can't really do much about it. Ooh, look, another amethyst. This boy. All right, so I found one. Good, good. Now, there's got to be like a cave or something nearby, because I hear bats. So let's find this cave and find like the other side of this amethyst boy. Oh, there we go. That's all I needed to do. Just go around the corner. Thank you, Bat, for letting me know there was an empty space here for y'all to fly around in. Alrighty. 2 down today. How many more? Okay, so the next one is around 600, around -10, and around 100. So it's 100 this way. Okay, so I need to go this way. 100 can be -13. So down 26 from here, and 600. So I need to go this way. So I guess I'll just start. Ooh, there's some iron. I'm gonna grab as much iron as I can, because I know along the way I'm gonna run out eventually. I'm gonna have to stop here and make some good stuff. I have some, yeah, I have plenty of cobble. I don't know why I was thinking I might not have cobble. I've been mining cobble this whole time. That's all I've been doing, bro. But no, sorry for the distraction there. Getting back to what I was saying, like, I don't know, guys. Like, I want to be a better person in 2025, for the rest of 2025. 2025 has been a real shit year for me. I hope it's not been as shit of a year for you guys. But in this off chance that it might be, you know, I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't promise you it's going to get better. It doesn't really feel like it's going to change at all. And that's okay. That's just, you know, might be something we have to be okay with, for now. But, you know, what we can do is we can take the rest of 2025 and shove it up the ass of 2026 and make it 2026 bitch. 2026 is bitch, because you know 2026 we gotta have a good year. If we don't have a good year next year, I don't know what this world's gonna do. This world's gonna crash and burn or something, bro. Like people aren't doing well. Like they really aren't doing well. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I have friends, family, everyone's telling me. Like everyone I know is not doing well. My current partner's out fucking not doing well, to say the least, clearly. You know, drinking and partying and doing things that like, clearly are not healthy for her and not healthy for her relationship to herself or to me or to anyone else in her life because, it's just not good. And that's unfortunate, but it's the state this world's in. You can't change people. You can't you kind of at least in my opinion, you get to a certain point in friendships and you kind of just have to let people go. Um, there's not much you can do about that. Um, it's just part of life. Like unfortunate as it is. Like and I'm saying this with like a stone cold voice probably, without shaking. Maybe I am shaking. I don't fucking know. I can't really hear myself right now. I have headphones on, but I say that with confidence because I know that to be true because I've been through this so many goddamn times with so many friends, so many relationships, and I'm starting to as of today, like I went to therapy for the first time in a couple years, like 3 or 4 years, and I really realized that a lot of these issues that I'm bringing into relationships are just that. They're my issues, and I'm making them part of the relationships issues. And that includes just friendships too. That includes my family relationships. That's just not um like spouse relationships. And it sucks, man, because like I feel like I'm always carving my own path, and no one's ever been there for me. No one's ever like taken care of me, or not. I guess taken care of. That's like the last thing I want to be. I don't want to be taken care of by someone. I don't want to. That's me as an old man. I don't want to be an old man already getting taken care of by some fucking nurse in a nursing home, bro. I don't want that. I don't want to be sedentary in life. I want to go do things. I want to go live life and have fun. But I feel like the people you surround yourself with really determine if that's going to happen or not. And I think, like, as an honest to God fact, I've been surrounding myself with the wrong type of people. I've been surrounding myself with people that like drinking, that like alcohol, that like doing things that I don't like doing necessarily, that I know are bad for me. And by bad for me, I mean bad for my mental health. I know when I drink and I smoke too much, or I let myself go a little too much, even a little bit, it can be negatory for my health because I'll just let myself go the whole way because self-control is something really difficult for me. It's something I have to work on, and it's not going to happen overnight, so I can't really trust myself with alcohol right now at this point in my life, and that's perfectly good and happy, and I'm happy with that because I have no desire to drink at this point. I'm trying to... Is that Tuft? Is that... We found another one, boys! This one might be fully enclosed, though. I don't hear no bats or nothing. Sometimes they are, and it's really annoying. So let's, I guess, drop down to the top of this thing. But no, like, I don't know what I'm really trying to say here, guys. I know what I'm trying to say. I hope it's not been too confusing. But I don't also know what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. All I'm just trying to say, man, is like, don't put all of your eggs in one person, all your eggs in one basket, because it's very rare that's gonna like work out. And that's okay because that's unfortunately just the norm here in 2025, man. And so like, yeah, it's okay to love somebody. It's okay to like give them your all in a relationship. It's okay as long as you are sure that that person is who they say they are, and they aren't gonna like as long as they're the real ones. If they're a real one, then they're a real one, And sometimes unfortunately, those real ones aren't real ones no longer, if that makes sense. And man, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts like motherfucking hell. Especially when you find out one of those people that you thought was real isn't as real as they pretended to be. They're just like they're whoever they think you want them to be, instead of actually being their authentic self. And it sucks, man, because like I try to be authentic, and yeah, I fuck up. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I am. I never have been. I never will be, and that's perfectly fine by me, But I at least try to be me and the same person all the time. Like I try to be not like I try to be consistent, even if it's consistently bad. At least I'm consistent, I'm consistently bad in one area. I'm consistently failing or consistently, struggling in life. Like I don't know. I don't. Maybe that makes me a worse human because I am being consistent at horrible things most of the time, not good things, you know. But I feel the effort that I do put in, even though I fail a lot, and I at least pick myself up by my own bootstraps and just keep on going. You know, I haven't ever given up on life. You know, I have considered it multiple times, but I've never actually done it, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And you know, it's hard to see when someone is just not there and on the same level as you, even though you so dearly want them to be on the same level as you. Um, if that makes sense, man. So I don't know, y'all. Uh, I'm sorry if this like rant has been a little depressing. It's been a little depressing for me. I really came on here to like get my mind off shit and get my mind off some stuff that's going on in life right this very second that I can't really well, I can talk about, but like, you know, if the person hears this video, you know, I might get like, you know, it probably wouldn't be the nicest thing, you know. So I can't really spill the details. I don't really feel, I don't want to like talk about it either, man. Like it hurts. But yeah, man, just choose your own path, and the people that decide to join your path and stick with you through the hard parts and the easy parts, then you know, those are the people you want to keep around. And the people that, you know, are kind of questioning and not really sure if they want to stick with you and they're only there for the good times, those aren't real friends, man. They're just there for the good times. And that's great. Some friends only need to be there for the good times because, you know, when bad times happen, then, you know, maybe they're not the best to be around. What is this block? I have never seen this block. What? Block of raw iron? I have never seen a block of raw iron in public. In like, what? That is sick. Okay. Thank you for the block of raw iron, game. I do appreciate the generosity. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but thank you, game. I've never actually gotten that block naturally. I've always made them myself. But, you know, this seems to be a very heavily iron area, so maybe I will just mine the fuck out of this area and just ramble on for a little bit more, you know? But, yeah, guys, like, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, I'm hurting right now, and, you know, especially, like, the night before my birthday, like, it, people's true colors really come out when the tough times show up, and, you know, the ones that stick through you and hang out with you and do your own, just do you, like, do you, like, they see you struggling, they see you trying hard, and they try hard with you, you know, they work alongside you. Those are the people you got to keep around, because otherwise you're just going to be walking down these random paths in life with you joining certain people's paths, or they're joining, you thinking they're joining yours, but in reality you're joining their path, and that path is just like leading nowhere, man. And that's what hurts, man, so bad, because like you can see that the path is leading nowhere and you see the dead end coming up ahead, but you're trying to avoid it, you're trying to steer them off, but they don't want to steer away from that, and you know, that's their choice. Because you know, the reality is we all are driving down a road hypothetically, right? Like my veteran buddy told me this once, and it's really stuck with me through my whole past, like past relationship, and I will say like part of the one I had before it, and it really just stuck out to me. He said, he told me, you know, life is like a car, man, and you're in control of the steering wheel. You're behind the steering wheel of your own car. A lot of people are gonna, you know, stand on the side of the road and stick up their thumb and ask for a ride. And there's nothing wrong with adding those people to, you know, the back seat of your car. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But once they start sitting in that passenger seat, you really got to be careful, because that's when they start, you know, they start getting a little power here and there. You know, they that's when they can start having a little bit more power over you, and having that power over you is a little scary, man. And that's okay for someone to, like, you know, not have like full control or power over you, but like to have like like a huge amount of control, like control over like where the car goes next, or where the, if you're gonna drive the car off a cliff the next round you go around, or you know, like and that's the thing, man. If you don't trust the person that's like in your passenger seat, then why the fuck are they in your passenger seat, bro? because they can't be trusted. If you don't can't trust them to drive the car, then don't fucking put them in the passenger seat. And if you do goddamn put them in the passenger seat, you gotta set some very, very, very strong rules and boundaries that, and you know, if those are crossed, they have to either go to the back seat or the fucking road. And you gotta let them, like, if they're really wanting to go, like, 180 degrees from where you're going, then you gotta let that shit go. And you gotta be like, man, I'm sorry, but, like, you're wanting to do X, Y, and X, Y, and Z is not where I'm wanting to be right now, you know? You feel that? Because, like, this one should be down at -48, so I'm just gonna go straight down. But like you gotta protect your own peace, man. You gotta protect your love. You gotta protect your love for yourself. And you can't have that love for yourself if you're always like not treating yourself right. If you're never treating others right. If you're not getting treated right by the people around you. And when that's starting to happen, man, that's really degrading to the soul. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. It messes with someone's brain, man. It's like degrading to their soul when the person they trusted can't be trusted no more for whatever reason. And you know, I've been on both sides of that. I've been on the receiving side where, you know, I let someone trust me knowing full well I wouldn't be able to fulfill what I was saying I was going to follow through with, and had no intention of it. I was just, you know, using them or being a horrible person at the time. And that's not who I want to be no more. But I'm currently in a situation kind of where the opposite's happening to me, and you know, it's a karma thing. And it's something I keep looking back on. I'm like, it's karma, you know, I deserve this. But you know, in reality, I know I deserve better. We all deserve so much fucking better. Like, so much better than anyone else can give us. We deserve the best in the fucking world. Better than any human in this world is even capable of loving you. You deserve that type of love. But the reality is most of us are never gonna see that, man. And the few of us that do might not understand it. Might fuck it up, might throw it away. It's like I don't want to say it's a once in a lifetime deal, man. But like, I went to 68. I should have gone to like, what? Nah, that's not right. There's no way that's right. Alright. But no, like, 64. Yeah, that's not correct. Alright, well, there was none here. Alrighty. I will go back up the hole. Unfortunate. Sometimes this just happens. And, you know, you gotta deal with it. Just like in life, you know, sometimes what you want to happen doesn't happen. I just dug a hole straight down and it got me nowhere, man. I might have just spent the last year of my life with someone trying my ass off to like make something work that was never gonna happen in the first place. You know, I don't know. But all we can do is try our best and like do our best. And if our best is not enough for someone, that doesn't mean you're too much. I want you guys to remember that. Like, I've been told my whole life I'm too much. I'm too much this, too much that. But I know the reality is like, no, I'm not too much for anyone. I'm not too much for the right person. I'm just enough. And just like you guys are just enough for the right person. Like, if someone's telling you, hey, you know, you're too much. I can't take care of you. I can't be with you, you know, you call it, you're X, Y, and Z, but you know, you're not X, Y, and Z, and I need X, Y, and Z, you know, don't take that as a personal insult. Really don't. Like, it's really hard not to, because like, it's so easy as a human just be like, oh, fuck you, you know, fuck you for saying this, doing that, X, Y, and Z, you know. But the reality is like, bro, you know, people are people. They're gonna be their own person, and what do you want? Would you rather live with someone who's fake, or would you rather actually know the truth? You know, like, I would rather know the truth so much sooner than I would rather figure out later that, you know, I've been believing a lie. You know what I mean? That's just, that messes with someone's psyche, and it has for years. Like, my psyche has been messed with by parents, adults, other people in my life, and, you know, I'm tired of that shit, and I'm not gonna fucking keep putting up with it. And that's all I can do, is just say, no, this is a boundary of mine. I'm not living with it. I'm not doing, it's not what I want. So bye. That's all you really can do. You have to protect yourself when it comes to a certain point, and it's very unfortunate, you know? So like, yeah, man. Like I don't know if any of y'all are still here, but if any of you guys are still listening, like watching me just mind down blocks looking for amethyst tonight, so I don't feel lonely and I don't sit at home crying myself to sleep or just being depressed, you know. That's honestly why I'm sitting here, because, you know, I don't really know what to do right now, because I don't have any IRL friends that are able and willing to hang out, because, you know, they're busy, and that's okay. I need to stop relying on others when I'm not doing okay myself, and when something's wrong going on in my life. I need to stop running to people, and I need to run to myself, because the reality is the only reason that thing is bothering me, the only thing that's wrong in my life, is because I'm letting it be there. And, you know, I guess this is me making a video and an audible statement and a verbal statement and telling myself and telling the world, hey, I'm not okay with this anymore. I'm not okay with being mistreated. I'm not okay with X, Y, and Z. And you know, that is my right to do, and that is everyone's right to do. You have every right to do that shit. So, and you know, if you need to do that in a very difficult way, you know, just know you're not the only person that has gone through it, man. You're not alone. A lot of people have gone through it, and it's difficult as fuck, I'm gonna tell you, especially when you don't really have that much of a support system, and you don't have like IRL people. Like, you might have online friends or just like some type of community or anything. That just lean on whatever you got, bro, because that's what you got to do. You got to lean on what you have, and what you can't sit around and be like, oh man, I wish I had this, wish I had that. Nah, man, you got to take what you have and do what you got with it, because otherwise you're just gonna be sitting around forever doing nothing with nothing with your whole entire life, man. Nothing with your whole entire life. You just sit around and be like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, and that's all you're focused on. Then that's all you're gonna have your entire life, is nothing, because you're not trying to make your life better. You're not trying to like better your life. You're just focusing on what you don't have. You're not focusing on what little things you do have that can make you either happier or, you know, better off in life. You're just focused on the negatory. And, you know, if that's how you want to live your life, go for it. But, you know, take it from someone who's done that for years. It's not fun. It's not beneficial. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help the people around you. It doesn't make you happy. There's no end in sight. It's just that's it. If that's your choice, that's your choice. And once you decide to start actively making a choice to change things, then that's when things get better. So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to, you know, I guess hop on here, look for some more amethysts. I really need to get up to level 68 here, and, you know, talk about some things, and just talk about what's on my brain, and just ramble some, because I need to let some things out of my mouth, because I'm not doing okay, man, and that's okay. And, you know, sometimes it's okay to just not do okay. You just gotta accept it and roll with it, because, you know, that's just how life is. Because without the bad times, you can't have the good shit. You legit can't have the good. It sounds cliche and everyone says it, but it's legit. You can't have the good shit without the bad shit. Right now, it's, you know, not great for me. This year hasn't been great for me, but it's gonna get better. And the only reason and way I know it's gonna get better is if I don't give up. And I'm not fucking giving up. I'm 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 gonna do whatever the fuck I can to not give up. I'm gonna keep fighting until my last breath and just be like, nah, man, this life is gonna get better. It might be really shit now. It might just keep getting shittier for a while, but that don't matter to me. I'm gonna keep eating the shit, because I know once I eat enough shit, I'll be where I want to be, or I won't. I'll just be sitting around with a mouthful of shit, one of the two. But, you know, at least I'll be happy that I know I tried my best, and, you know, I gave it my all, and I didn't, you know, use and abuse others, and I didn't fucking do things that, like, on purposely trying to fuck with people. And, you know, you can't really control others. If they want to do that to you, go for it. But all you can do in life is, man, is just try your best. And, like, if you know, trying your best does make you happy. Like, even if you fail, like, I feel so happy. Even after I upload every video, even if it doesn't get any views and nothing ever comes of it, I don't fucking care. I'm happy that I took the chance and tried. Because so many people out there won't do the same. They won't fucking take that chance and try. And that's okay, you know? So, you know, go out there, take a chance, try your own path, you know? See who the real OGs are. Oh, I found an amethyst. There we go. This is a good way to end this video here. But no, for real, like, go try your own path, man. Go do your own thing. Get real quiet. That's the other thing I've learned recently. It's like you got to get real quiet. Do your own thing. Don't say a fucking word to nobody. Because once you start talking, other people want to join in. Other people are like, "Ooh, that's my thing now too." It's like, no, no, no. I haven't even started it, really, man. You got to make it your thing and your thing only before you add it to other people and make it other people's thing. You know what I mean? You got to be confident in doing it yourself. You got to be, and I'm not saying collaborative efforts aren't good. I'm saying you got to be knowing what you want and where you're going before you try to help others and you work with others to try to get where they're going and where they want to go. So they don't get, your judgment doesn't get clouded and your judgment of where you want to be and where you want to go in life doesn't get clouded. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. I love y'all. I'm not leaving yet. I'm just saying that because, you know, I'm really sad. It's I'll just be straight up honest with you guys. It's 8:30 right now, and you know, someone told me that they were gonna meet me at 8:30 to do something. So, and they aren't here, and it's really really fucking hurt me, man, because I was really looking forward to going doing something with that person. But you know, it really, after multiple times of this, it just shows me like where we stand and like, you know, I gotta cut some people loose in my life, clearly. And, you know, that's a good thing, though, because, you know, it's my birthday tomorrow, and fucking, I'm not waking up depressed, man. Not for something that I can control like this. So, yeah. I hope you all have a good night. This is like the third or fourth amethyst we found today. I'm gonna go choke down some tears, grab a joint, and probably go for a hike. Go try to meet some new friends, or do something so I'm just not sitting alone tonight. Hope y'all have a good night. Love y'all.